Hey guys, welcome back to the channel to USA Meets Africa. I'm here with my cousin from USA Meets Kenya.
Mm-hmm.
Keith
Yep.
here.
Yep. Keith from USA Meets Kenya, guys. What's up?
So
Mm-hmm.
you're going back to the US soon,
Mm-hmm.
and I just wanted to know what your thoughts were
Mm-hmm.
being here, and if you ever plan on coming back.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're gonna be heading back to the USA very soon here. I like Africa. I like Kenya. I have a preference for it actually, but we do. So once we go to the U.S., we're gonna go there, save some money, and then we're gonna head back to Kenya, and we're gonna try to buy property, buy land, and all that. So that's the main goal. So it's the main goal is to come back to Kenya, 100% for sure.
So you will be back to Kenya.
100%. Yeah, definitely. So,
So, what are you looking forward to
Mhm.
in America besides working? Are you looking forward to going back to work, like
No.
a conventional 9 to 5 leaving,
Mhm.
not being a
Mhm.
digital nomad as you are now?
Being a digital nomad is amazing,
Yes.
especially if you can find the right job to do that.
Mhm.
But at home or back in the U.S., no, I'm not excited to go back to 9 to 5 and being tired, waking up early in the morning and working those long, hard shifts. The aspect of it that I am excited about is the fact that you get paid a lot for it. You get
Yeah,
paid good
making. I
money.
was just gonna say that, making a lot more money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the good part about it. And then, but this time, you can have a plan. So now you can,
Yeah.
now you know what I know what Africa
You
is
know
all
what to
about.
expect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Since you've been here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know exactly how much to save. You know exactly what you need, the money and everything. So now you're more prepared to come back. Once you go there. Hmm.
Okay, so you've been doing research, right?
Hmm.
As far as like land and property, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Yep.
So, how much if
Hmm.
someone wanted to come here, would you say
Hmm.
they would need to save to actually buy land and build their own property?
You can get about an acre of land for less than $10,000.
10,000. Okay.
So I think you can kind of, it's usually around that price. You can get something for more, for less, depending on the location that you're in. I think the cheaper land will be in places like Kisumu, Nakuru, Bongoma, Kisi. I think these are the areas. One more, Eldoret.
Elder.
I think
Okay.
these are good places for land. So if you're considering, I think you should consider these places. I didn't talk so much about, or I don't know so much about Mombasa and Malindi in this area. So I'm not so sure about those areas, but I know those areas I said have some good prices for land.
And an acre, 10,000.
Yep.
And what about building the house? I know,
Mm-hmm.
like, what are you looking to build? Do you want some big mega mansion, or you just want
Mm-hmm.
to start off humble, beginning
Mm-hmm.
nice, maybe 2 bedroom house, or
Mm-hmm. We want a
what are your
mansion,
goals?
guys. We want to get the mansion. so
Yeah.
we maybe not a mega mansion, but just
Yeah.
a normal mansion.
With the pool,
Uh,
5 plus 6 bedrooms, or
Probably, yeah, something like 5 bedrooms,
okay,
a few
okay. That
bathrooms.
way
Maybe we're
family
not
can
crazy.
visit and stuff.
Yeah,
Friends.
but we're not crazy about a pool, so maybe not. So maybe we might add it, but it's not going to be priority.
Mm-hmm.
But we want something nice, a
Yeah.
nice mansion. So, but this is where it gets a little tricky because we're considering maybe we should buy land and then build the mansion, and you can build it how you want to build it.
Exactly.
That's the benefit of it. But at the same time,
There's gonna be some factors with that, like heard of horror stories to where people running off with money and dealing
yeah.
with shady contractors. So
Hmm. Yep, a lot of corruption,
yeah,
with that.
what's the
Hmm.
process like with that? I'm pretty sure you've looked into it. As
Hmm.
far as building your own house, what do you need to do exactly?
Yeah, so with the land, it depends on the. So you have to find plot and the land, to buy first off. People will be selling this, and you can add on to the land or whatnot. And then I don't know exactly the process, but I know a little bit. And you have to be able to get the government's approval for this land as well. And then once you start building, you also need to have there's going to be government involvement as well. And whenever there's government involvement, there's issues, So especially with Kenya, so you it's going to be tricky, and you're probably going to need some extra money, for dealing with the government.
Yeah, to make things go smoothly, or
Yep.
to make it go as it should.
Right,
Okay,
right.
okay.
So it's a little complicated, So that's why we're also considering just buying a mansion maybe that's already there, instead of trying to actually build it. So we're
Something
looking,
pre-built.
yeah.
Hmm.
So we're
Okay.
weighing our options.
And how much are these costing? Because I've seen a lot of commercials online, like
Hmm.
for different types of houses and lands. But for what
Mhm.
you're looking for,
Yeah.
what's like the price range for like a 5 bedroom?
I would say we're looking for something around 10 million Kenyan shilling, which is about 50, 55, 60,000 USD.
Okay.
For that's what we're looking for, that price.
Yeah. Wow.
That's a perfect price. And you can get a mansion for that, but for that price is good. You have to look a little bit harder in Kenya. Usually those mansions go a little bit more than that. They're usually like 14 million,
Mm.
15 million. But
Okay.
you can find stuff cheaper too, so it's gonna be a little bit difficult to actually look for it. So we might actually have to go up a little bit in price.
Okay.
But it's all that stuff is in consideration. We're thinking about it.
Yeah. So in your time here,
Mm-hmm.
what are you gonna miss the most here about Africa?
The vibe. There's like
The
a
vibe.
yeah. The vibe covers a lot of stuff, but it's
Yeah.
like
So I was, yeah. Be specific. Yeah.
But when you're in America and compared to here, there's a certain type of vibe that I cannot describe to you unless you come to Kenya and been here. You understand what I'm saying. There's a sort of type of vibe that is very comfortable and relaxing, easygoing. I think the it's like a slow pace here in Kenya compared to U.S.
Hmm.
So it's like a very easygoing, slow pace. It feels very comfortable being in Kenya, compared to U.S. I would say.
Would you feel that people
Mhm.
are more engaged here with
Mm.
others around them compared to in America, where everyone's just
Mhm.
focused on themselves and just
Yeah.
ignoring the world
Mhm.
or whatnot?
Yeah,
Would you agree
definitely.
with that statement?
Definitely. I feel like the people are just more nice, more kind, more talkative. Kenyans are very
Yeah.
talkative people,
Mm.
more than I like sometimes. And it's that's what I like about it. In the US is people are more are outgoing. Some people are outgoing depending on where you're at, but I think mostly throughout Kenya, people are usually outgoing everywhere, just about everywhere. Some
Mhm.
places more than others, but generally, yes, in Kenya.
I know you don't eat African foods that much, but are there any African dishes besides ugali? 'Cause I know you mess with ugali a lot.
Uh-huh.
Besides ugali, are there any other
Mhm.
dishes here in Africa that you're
Mhm.
gonna miss that are not gonna be in America?
Yeah. That are not going to be. No, okay, we can say that. Matoki. Matoki's not in
Matoki.
US. But we
You
have
don't
stuff.
have matoki?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
We have
Okay.
stuff similar though.
I've seen very.
We might.
Maybe.
Maybe somebody in the comment section can
Yeah.
let us
Is
know.
there matoki in America? I haven't been there in years, so I can't remember either. But I remember seeing some green things that were bananas. Maybe it was just baby bananas. I don't know.
Even if we
Yeah,
did have
or-
it, people
yeah.
don't make matoki. I don't think they make the same type of dish. If we
Okay.
did have it,
Yeah.
that they make in Uganda or Kenya.
Yeah.
So I will definitely miss that.
matoki.
Yeah.
Anything else?
But the thing is with matoki though, it kind of tastes like roast beef to me. I don't know if you have roast beef.
Well,
You
that
had before.
depends on how you season it. When we make matoki, we
Mhm.
don't put any kind of beef or
Okay.
chicken royco
Yes,
in it. We're
depending on how
using
you make
vegetables. It depends on how you prepare it. too.
Okay, I guess
Yeah.
we can say that.
Yeah. So your matoki tastes like roast beef.
Uh-huh.
Like the first dish I actually had when I came here,
Mhm.
your wife made it for me.
For
My cousin-in-law, Kimberly, was matoki,
Oh wow.
and it tasted like chicken a little. And then I realized they used the chicken royco to make it. That's why. So yeah, it all depends on the
Okay.
seasoning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my first dish was biryani. I don't know.
Biryani.
Have you had
biryani. I've had vegetable biryani.
that? Okay.
Yeah, which is very good.
That was so bad for me. It was the worst. It was a bad introduction to
Mm.
Kenya. I was like,
Really?
oh no. Is this
So
how
many
the food?
people like biryani. He doesn't like biryani, guys.
Biryani, I think, is mostly only on the east side of Kenya, in Mombasa areas. I don't
Okay,
think
so
it's not so much on the other side. So I don't think
It's
Kenya.
mostly a coastal food as well.
Yeah,
That's
but-
the other one.
But okay, so ugali, matoki, these are the two foods that I like
You're
the
gonna
most.
miss.
Yeah.
That's not in America.
Yeah. Other one,
Yeah.
I can't even think of anything else that I will miss. To be honest with you, I think I'm good on the food.
What are you looking most forward to besides making money in America? Like, are there any restaurants you've been missing, craving? I know you used to like Dairy Queen a lot. Is there anything else? I know you miss your ice
Dairy
cream.
Queen, Little Caesars. I was
Uh-huh.
recently in South Africa,
Mhm.
and that was one of the reasons I really like South Africa is because they had Cinnabon.
They have Cinnabon.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was so
Was it
happy.
just at the airport, or was it
No,
actually in the city?
it was in the
Cinnabon.
city, in the mall, and they
Oh.
had more than one. There was like two of them that I was looking at.
Okay.
Yep. So I was really happy
It
about that.
tasted the same.
Exactly the same.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Hmm.
So it was delicious. So I missed that a lot of the junk food I miss from the U.S. that they don't have here in Kenya.
Okay.
So in the fast food, McDonald's, which they also have in South Africa,
Hmm.
and that's what I like about South Africa is that they have a lot of those American foods, you know, that I like. You know,
Was there Little Caesars there?
they didn't have Little Caesars.
I
though.
want to say they have Pizza Hut though. I think I saw online.
Okay.
Right?
I think they probably do. I didn't see it though, but
Or maybe that was just at the airport, but I saw
I'm-
Pizza Hut there. It
I
was
would-
someone's video I was watching.
I think
that
they
was
might
in
have it here.
South.
Or in Tanzania, they had it for sure. We had Pizza Hut in Tanzania. Mm-hmm.
I did. Yeah, they did.
They
Yeah.
did.
They have Domino's here though.
Domino's,
In Kenya.
yep.
There's Domino's, but
Domino's,
I
yeah.
never liked Domino's in America, so I didn't even try the Domino's.
Yeah.
But I've had some good pizza here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have not. So that's another reason.
I know a couple good places for
Uh-huh.
pizza here. Yeah.
You have to let me know those places. If
Yeah.
I need to run into those.
Well, our taste buds are different. You
That's
don't like
true.
pizza in, so I can't help you.
Yeah, guys, I don't like Pizza Inn so much. Kenyans know this place. We see Pizza Inn. Yeah.
Like maybe it depends on the branch you go to. They prepare it differently.
I don't like Creamy Inn either that much. The ice cream place. Do you like that place?
I don't eat ice cream. I never went to buy it there. I'm not an ice cream eater, so
Yeah.
I can't say.
I'm obsessed with ice cream.
Yeah.
Creamy Inn, they changed the strawberry ice cream and the vanilla ice cream. A year ago it was different. They changed the ingredients. I talked to the people. They said they changed it. It tastes a lot better than it did before, but it's still not
On
there.
par to like Cafe Surya. Is that how you pronounce
Oh
it?
yeah,
I know you like their ice cream a lot.
It's nothing like Cafe Syria. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah, it's the place at City Mall or whatever.
And yeah,
I think they're a chain though, isn't it?
probably so.
I think it is a chain.
Mhm.
I don't know where else they are, but I know they're.
That ice cream is amazing.
Yeah.
Like that's better. That's some of the best ice cream I've ever had. But Creamy Inn it gets the job done. We can say that.
Once you're in America, how long do you think it'll take you to adjust, or do you think you'll even need to adjust? Like once you leave and get back there, like do you feel like it'll be like another culture shock almost again? Where like, man, I forgot it's like this. You know, like are there any changes, big changes that you feel like you'll?
I have to make. I think so. Yeah, I think with work, number one.
Oh, yeah.
Working all those hours. I don't know. So I'm thinking, how am I going to work all these hours? Because I don't work that many hours anymore. So I don't know if I have to get accustomed to that. You know, that's going to be I think that's going to be extremely difficult. But other than that, I don't know. I think that's going to be the biggest adjustment that I will have to make while being back in the U.S. But everything else, I think, is going to be okay. Maybe, you know, I haven't driven a car in a long time.
I was just about to say that. Do you think you'll remember how to drive? Well, not drive, but drive safely. Do you remember all the traffic laws?
They don't really have that many here. So you can just drive with the sidewalk if you want to.
You can just, as long as you don't hit anyone or anything, you're free to go.
Yeah. You know, I have the Eclipse. I have a Eclipse, a sports car from Japan. I don't think I can ever forget how to drive that car.
Okay.
Because it's I don't know. Whenever you get in that car, you feel like a race car driver.
Oh yeah, it's so low. You gotta get down. I know.
Yeah. And so I don't know why, but I don't think I can ever forget how to drive that one. But the other ones, I don't know. Maybe I might have to remember because they drive on the other side of the road in Kenya. On the left side of the road, they drive here.
Yeah.
So I have to remember that we're not on the left side anymore when we go to the U.S. And then also the steering wheel, right, is on the opposite side.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's there's a lot of that. It might feel weird at first, maybe for the first week, maybe.
I'm gonna miss you, cuz I think this is the last time. Yeah, I think this is the last time I'm gonna see you. Until you come back, or until I meet you in America, maybe. If I do decide to come back, when I get back to visit or whatnot. Yeah. So, is there anything?
Yeah, I need to say.
Yeah. Sure.
Go and subscribe to USA Meets Kenya. We're gonna be.
Yes, I'll put the link down below, like we did in the last video. It'll be in the description, and I'll pin it maybe as a comment. I think we did that too. Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
Yes.
Click that. We're gonna be showing you content of my fiance her first time in the USA,
yes,
and her reactions.
You'll get an authentic African, Kenyan, East African opinion on America.
Yeah,
and you guys will get to see
Mm-hmm.
Kenya meets Africa. Maybe you can start a new channel.
Right.
Kenya meets Africa. Let's do it. Right.
Right. So I think that's gonna be interesting. I think that's actually. You had asked a question previously about what's something you're excited to do in the U.S. I think that's one of the most exciting parts of going to the U.S.
is
seeing
her take on the
on
way
everything.
we do things on our culture.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I think.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so check that. You'll be able to check that out on our channel, USA Miss Kenya.
Okay. Thanks guys for watching again. To my new viewers, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. And to the previous ones, I appreciate you continuing the support and watching. And we'll see you when we see you.
Peace out.
Bye.